Hey guys, you know what time it is. I'm back with another video. My name's Melissa, by the way. If I have any newcomers, welcome in. I'm happy to have you. Today I'll be going over how to prepare a shipment for Walmart selling. So keep watching and let's get right in it. So you might be asking yourself, well, if I just went shopping, don't I have to add the items before I can actually send them? The answer is yes, you do have to add your items into Walmart Seller Central prior to creating the shipment. And if you have not watched that video yet, go ahead and click that button right there. I highly suggest watch that video first. It'll give you the exact step-by-step routine in adding an actual item to Walmart. And then once you get all of your new items added into Walmart Seller Central, you can get your shipment created. So we'll go ahead and start with this video.
Alright, so we are starting on the Walmart Seller Central page. This is the home page. You will hover over to the left and under WFS, you will click Shipping Plans. This page will show you a list of all of the shipping plans you have created. Regardless of their status, they will show you the list in order of the shipments that you have created. In this case, we're going to create a new one. At the top right hand corner, you can click Create Plan. Here it'll ask you where you will ship from. Typically it'll display the business address that you have on file. But if you are not shipping from that address, then you would want to adjust that. You can set that as your default if you are, and if not, you can add a new one. Otherwise, in this case, we'll go ahead and click Continue. Next, you'll land on the page where you have to add each and every item individually. There is a drop-down menu that allows you to search by item name, SKU number, UPC, GTIN, EAN, and the item ID. I typically search them by item name or SKU. Whichever one you choose to search by is totally up to you. For example purposes, I'm going to search by the SKU. And I'm going to be adding the Live G-free gluten-free brownie mix. This is the same item that I added to our catalog and our listing on the previous video. So the next steps are pretty important. We are going to pay attention to the available units, which is how many we already have in stock, the days of supply. This is typically calculated by the amount of sales you have on average per item, and the total units that you are sending into Walmart Fulfillment Center. So in this case, it would just be one since we only added that single box. I didn't buy any more of these. And the packing, this was really tough for me to understand in the beginning, but it's based on the outermost box. So it says each box may have a single sellable unit or it may have inner case pack with multiple sellable units. In this case, I'm only packing one unit into the box, so I would just do an individual. But if I had 5 or 10, say boxes of gluten-free brownie mix, then it would be a case packed. Side note, I would never send in a single item in a box unless it's reasonably sized and that box is too. It would also have to be good profits to send in individually, but in most cases you're going to find yourself using the case packed and sending in multiple items per box. Up next is the units per master case, and this is how many units you'll be storing in each box. Next, it gives you the option to add item preparation. And this basically gives you the ability to choose whether you want to prep your own items or you'd like Walmart to do so. I personally prep my own items to save my profits and reduce my fees. So in this case, we'll skip that and go ahead and print our GTIN labels. You'll print these in the 1x2 dimensions because these will go directly over the barcodes on the specific item you're selling. And prior to printing, just ensure that you set your label printer up properly. Next, I'll go in and adjust my destination of printers, ensuring that it's connected to my label printer, the page size to ensure that it says 2x1, and the scale. Typically, the default scales don't work as good as the custom for the 2x1 labels, so I typically do custom and zoom it in to ensure that it fits the entirety of the label. After printing your labels, you can head back to the shipment plan and select next once all of your items have been added and labels have been printed. After that, it will require you to confirm destinations, and you must agree to send your inventory to your assigned locations, send all shipments within 30 days of that first shipment, and take responsibility for all related shipping costs. And below, it'll show you the warehouse that you'll be shipping to. And once you check that box, we'll go on to figure out how much we're spending and confirm more details. Now it'll basically give you an overview of what you're sending, where you're sending it from, where it's going, and how many boxes have single SKU items versus how many have mixed SKU items. Essentially, how many boxes have the same type of items in them versus how many boxes have different types of items in them. In this case, we're only sending one type of item in one single box, so it's going to be a single SKU box. And right below that is carrier options. Here we want to consider how many pounds of packages we are sending into Walmart fulfillment. Small parcels being up to 150 pounds is exactly what we need. For those much more scaled businesses, they will start looking into the less than truckloads or the full truckloads. And right below that, you'll have the option to choose your own carrier. Typically, you will negotiate your own rates with that carrier, and you will spend a lot more money than you would with Walmart preferred carriers. And if you scroll further down, you will see an estimated ship date. This is when you will decide what day you want to send this particular shipment out. After that, you'll see an area where you are required to put the measurements for the length, width, height, and weight per box you are sending out. In this case, I'll click single SKU as I did above, and then I'm gonna have to confirm my master case details. You won't actually see the shipment cost until you confirm it. As you can see, I got a FedEx shipping total that's a little over $5 and a UPS shipping total that is just over $8. And I am definitely going with the FedEx total. Up next, it'll bring you to contact details. Place all your information in accurately and move on from there. Then it'll bring you to a page to review your shipping plans, ensure that everything looks accurate, and you can check the box down below to accept the shipping plan and prices. After your final confirmation, you can take a big breath of relief because you have completed your shipment plan. Now, all there is left is to print your labels. Download both the carrier labels and the case and receiving labels. Both of these labels are required to be on the outermost box or boxes that you are shipping out. One of those labels will be for the actual shipping carrier, and the other label will be for Walmart fulfillment once they receive your packages. Print those labels in 4x6 and ensure they're both visible and undamaged. And then after you put your labels on, you're good to drop your boxes off at FedEx or have them pick it up from the actual business. Again, this is all through Fulfilled by Walmart, and at this point, it's out of your hands and in Walmart's. They will facilitate the sales. You will be able to see those sales on your end from the Walmart Seller Central app. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was easy to understand and digest. Again, if you have some follow-up questions, please join my Discord channel and we can talk more about whatever it is that was confusing to you. The Discord channel has a bunch of different resources and learning forums that you can take advantage of and learn so much about Walmart selling. I'm really excited to see more people come in. If you have any questions about the Discord channel, feel free to drop them down below in the comments. Otherwise, that's all I have for today, and I'll see you next time for sure. All right, thanks guys. Bye.